Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Basically, I just really wanted to film a casual video just talking to you guys. So I asked you guys on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook to send in your questions and we'd call this video a Q&A. So drinking this out of my Los Angeles city mug from Starbucks, more like Los Angeles. So if you want to pause the video, go get your own cup of coffee, maybe a cup of tea, maybe a glass of wine. I don't know, do you, it's your internet time. Wait guys, before we get into the questions, I have to show you something. I bought this sweatshirt at Victoria's Secret this weekend because I was really cold and needed something to wear, and I have to show you the back of this sweatshirt. Isn't this so cute? It's so cute. It's really cute and this is really difficult. Okay, well, things just got really weird. I'm not sorry about it. Maria Didor or Didor, Maria asked me, what is your favorite brunch place in NYC? Cafeteria, hands down. Just Artsy Shots wants to know how I came up with my Instagram theme. I don't know if you guys can tell this from my living space, but I'm kind of obsessed with neutrals. The only color in my Instagram is like skin tones and food. That's the way I like to live my life. Sidewalk Supermodel says, I've been following you for a while now. I feel like this apartment is turning out to be more home for you than the rest. You haven't had to move out as fast. Can you talk about that? I still have a lot that I want to do to this place. I moved my bed upstairs and now I'm bringing my office downstairs, and I have half of the office furniture here and the other half is still being shipped in the middle of renovating, and it's driving me crazy. Bella.aleb. I get it backwards. How do you stay positive when a lot of bad stuff happens in life? Do you think a positive mind attracts positivity? Nah, just go laughing over here. I'm laughing because I feel like this has been one of the craziest weeks for me. Like one of the craziest weeks. I got in like a car accident and got a flat tire on 2 completely separate days this week, on top of a ton of other things that went wrong. I'm just a really solutions-oriented person. So if something is going wrong, I'm like, okay, this is happening. What do I need to do to fix it and move forward? I don't like to stay in a negative mood. So I really like to just keep it moving, keep it moving, and just try to laugh about it and move forward. Udat Squirrel says, you always look so put together and beautiful. Do I? Do I though? Maybe some helpful tips on how you put together your outfits. How to look put together. Wear a hat, covers dirty hair. Wear all black, super easy. Everything matches. You look instantly chic. I'm always in a hat and all black. So now what do you guys think of me? All the illusions are shattered. Have you guys noticed the longer this video goes on, like further and further I'm getting into like my couch. I'm like a turtle. TamH1988 says, when you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up? When I was little, I remember seriously when I was like 7 years old, I was drawing sketches for a fashion line. So cool to say that I had all these dreams as a child and now I'm literally living out my dreams. It is possible, guys. You can do it. I don't know why I just like Uncle Sam pointed at you. That was really weird. Catherine K wants to know, if I could only wear one brand for the rest of my life, what would it be? And I feel like that changes depending on the season, but now that it's All Saints, I just gave away my answer. Let's go home, pack it up. Now that it's fall, I would say All Saints because I'm really in my like all black Amish baby child mood. Dev K Will says, what was your major in college? Political science. Not using that. Shan March says, if you had to choose between not having brunch again or not being able to wear black, which would you pick? Is death an option? Joy of Mommyhood says, how do you get the perfect shots? Hire somebody. More18 says, what is your fave Starbucks drink? It changes on the day, girl. I either get a iced caramel macchiato with extra ice or a venti iced green tea latte with non-fat milk, sweetener and extra ice, or a pumpkin spice latte. 'Tis the season. Jennifer Guarzani, she said, you were very brave to pick up and move to LA. It's obvious how successful you've been. What would your advice be to other entrepreneurs struggling with fear to start their own business? Ask yourself what you're afraid of in starting your business. If it's like a perfectionism struggle, and you're like, I don't want to do it unless it's perfect, you'll never feel perfect about the time. You'll never feel perfect about it starting. If you're just afraid of doing it because you're afraid of failing, I would rather try 100 things and have 99 of them not work out than not try anything and wonder the rest of my life how it would have gone. Mary GK Poley wants to know, has anything changed now that you are your own company? Schedule, different responsibilities? Yeah, I feel really poor. I feel like I just jumped the pond. Felt like I was really like at the top of my game. And now that I like actually took the jump, just sucking at life down here at the bottom of the company totem pole. But it's okay, I got you guys, I got my coffee, what else do I really need? crying into my coffee. Eminem Kova. Wow, I am the worst. Dear Carly, you talked before about how you only move in with a guy after marriage. Has dating been hard because of that? I'm 17 and this is what I want to do, but I feel like every guy I know would not want to wait until marriage. Yeah, most of the guys that you know probably wouldn't want to wait until marriage to live together. But you're not trying to date most of the guys you know, you're trying to date the right guy. If your morals and your values differ from a guy that you're interested in, they probably extend to a lot besides just sex and marriage. And that's something you should really be aware of when you start dating someone, because it won't work out in the long run if you guys have different perspectives and different morals and different thoughts on how you should live your life. And you should be trying to date the people whose morals line up with yours. Tatalana says, if you had your own restaurant dedicated to brunch, what would you name it? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that. I used to joke that if I had my own store, I would call it Sequins and Shit. That's like the story of my life. Sequins and Shit. The Carly Cristman story. Let's call my mom and see if she has any questions she'd like to add to this video. Filming a Q&A video. Ask me a question you'd like answered.
Did you put on the vehicle sticker that I paid $101 for and then went to UPS and overnighted it for $50 so that you would get it in time so that your phony little ass doesn't get arrested? Did you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm guessing from that gas that you didn't do it. You are going to get arrested. And when you call me with the big crocodile tears, I am going to laugh at you. I'm going to laugh at you. You're going to die of laughter.
You're so Chicagoan. Stephanie by Design says, how do you balance faith in your job? I'm passionate about beauty and fashion, but sometimes I feel like it isn't the Christian thing to do, if that makes sense. There's bad parts of every single industry, not just the fashion industry. If you say that you're passionate about beauty and fashion, but you don't know if it's necessarily the Christian thing to do, God gave you those passions of your heart for a reason, and God gave you those dreams. So how cool is it that you can be a Christian in the fashion industry and you can bring light to this world with those passions? And if anyone is telling you that that's not the Christian thing to do, you can just show them a ton of verses in the Bible about not being judgmental. Celeste Foll says, regarding brunch, what do you do if you can't decide between savory and sweet items? Girl, I never decide. I get both. Go with your friends, order a table full of food, and share everything. That is how you brunch. T. Joy Wolfel says, what are your Halloween plans? This year, I'm throwing a Halloween party in LA. Friends are gonna come over. We're gonna do fall activities all day long. We're gonna bake pumpkin things, carve pumpkins, make costumes, and it's just gonna be such a fun day. Beauty Archive tweeted me and said, tricks for wearing heels for long periods of time. Ha, don't. All right, guys, that is the end of the Q&A for today. I hope you enjoyed sitting on my couch, hanging out with me, being super casual. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up to let me know. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I will be posting a new video every Thursday. Finally getting on a schedule. Took me 5 years. Here we are, doing it big. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and you will get my new videos every single Thursday to your subscription box, and you'll see me next week. Bye, guys.